Bam! What up, what up? Happy Sunday. So today's video is another how-to. Haven't done one of these in a minute, so I think it's time to go again. This is how to get more kills on Rebirth Island and Warzone in general. Guys, there's a couple different ways to do it. I explain all of it in depth in the video. This is a 48 kill game, so plenty of time for me to talk through it with you guys. I go over rotations, audio cues, things that your team can do to be better. It's all there. If you guys have any questions, comment down below. I answer all my comments as always. I will get my loadout for you guys and break it down at the end of the video. I'll catch y'all then. Alright, so this is another kind of how-to video. Again, and this one's installment is how to get more kills on Rebirth Island. But really, you can kind of use this for any game mode that you guys want. Big map, small map, doesn't really matter. So, off the top, obviously, if you're going for kills, land somewhere hot. Prison, control, especially control, guys. You guys know I land there every game. You can't beat it, really. When you learn how to work it, it's just unlimited farming, by the way. So my favorite spot, obviously, I like to land in this little second floor area here because you have full control over the building. You can cheese left, you can cheese right. There's usually good guns, or at least some chests to get you some guns. Notice how that kid's flying in at me. I see his pings. This is another critical part of this whole entire video is please pay attention to your minimap. I know some people don't. It's critical. Now, off the rip, if you want to get aggressive, I do die here twice off the rip in this game. But see how I'm leaving that fight? I had that kid a bullet. I could have chased. Don't chase them. You're going to get killed. I didn't even hear that kid behind me. I remember that. Zero audio. But don't chase your gunfights. There's no point. If you got a kid a bullet and you know there's other kids on that floor or in that room, don't try to get your one kill just to get fried by his boy. Doesn't make any sense. You're not going to get any better doing that. If you have to leave a gunfight because it's not on your terms, just leave the gunfight. I know it's going to be hard to not try to full your kill. I promise you the kills will come to you. Another thing I want to talk about too is your regain. I love the boat off the rip. It's up to you guys. I usually try to give it max 2 deaths at control before I completely reset the game. I do die again here in a couple seconds, but regaining is a big thing, especially with a team. Your team members and yourself need to be cognizant of what's going on in the match. If you guys are getting fried, somebody needs to reset that map. There's no point. So obviously here we still have a bunch of kids here. I have a UAV popped. I get the kid down. I'm kind of just trying to cheese and look through to see if I can get some free kills. Thank God I had a UAV because I probably would not have checked that corner. This is kind of body on me. I put down that mine. I thought I was going to get him. They wrapped around. Whatever. It happens. But like I was saying, be cognizant of what's going on. If you guys are getting slammed somewhere, land out. There's no reason to just get wiped for no reason. You guys got to pay attention to that stuff. I know there's a lot more to winning and being good at Warzone than just killing a million people. I promise you. Yes, I kill a lot of people in these games. But you have to look at the IQ standpoint as well in my decision making and what I'm doing, my rotations, knowing when to give up a fight. So that all plays into it. This is where I really start to pick up steam here, by the way. So just pay attention to that. Always try to get a full if you can to get a ping. So I'm always looking at this ping. I know his boy is down low left side wrapping into that hallway. So again, I'm not just going to go flying into that room because I know they're all around there. I'm going to try to wrap around and take an angle that they don't think. So I get my full there. I see that there's one in. Get him. One is pinging up. So I love to see him. He's just coming to me. He just wasn't paying attention whatsoever. They weren't calling out. You can hear him in the prox chat. They really weren't calling out locations or anything. That's the best thing.
Let's fight. Let's fight. Look, I'm right here. Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. Long here.
The biggest thing is too is your audio. So, and I have tracker on from this kid's perk package. Such an underrated perk, by the way, too. Kid had no idea what was going on. You see his boy coming in close right here. I'm wrapping around the building to plate up, and I'm getting out. I didn't like the fight. I'm going to reset the fight. I heard him. He swung it. Again, did not get my full there. This kid is on my ass. There's no point. I'm going to wrap around and take the chow a different way. See what I'm saying? 2 for the price of 1. That's always what you're trying to do. You are trying to get multiple kills for one of your downs. Because usually these kids will get desperate And they'll be like, oh, he left, come stick me. And it's just on from there. Personally, I thought I was going to lose that gunfight, to be honest. The Superior just doesn't hit the way that it used to. Still won it. I'm behind the desk. I'm plating up. Always try to get plated, by the way, before you guys take another fight. I know sometimes it's impossible, but if you can, try to plate up. And try to move while you're plating. I would say the only spot to sit in control, if you have to, is get behind that desk or go up on top of this roof behind on that ledge. That's a very good spot to hide. So see this, right? Another thing is putting pressure on the other teammates. So when you get a kill and they ping and they're close, fly at those pings. They're not going to expect you to come so aggressively. 9 out of 10 times, if you put pressure on these kids, they're going to fold. You'll know if you're playing someone good when they kill your teammate and they're immediately coming after you. Like, that's just how it is. The more pressure you put, the better it's going to end up for you. Because once one goes down, and I have talked about this in other how-to videos, you can't look at these all as 1v4s. You have got to look at these as 4 separate 1v1 gunfights. You guys have got to break these teams down, get them separated, make them scramble, make them second guess themselves. Also, so this movement superior really helps with me getting around that kid. I didn't realize he had a pistol. This kid had no idea. This is that ledge that I'm talking about. This is a good spot to kind of hide and cheese kills if kids are coming up that stairs. So I get my full, I'm off. I'm not messing around with that. I know my loadout's up there. I know I have some downs up there. There's no point in just getting killed. So re-wrap it, come from a different angle, refight it. Ideally, if you can too, by the way, try not to walk up these stairs at control. I know I do it often, but if you do, always check behind the AC unit that's up there, because they always lay down behind it, and it's a filthy heady shooting out those stairs. Notice how I got fried from that kid? I'm not going to take that gunfight head on. I'm going to cheese this ledge right here. Free licks. They never expect you to come from that spot, ever. Even if they know that spot exists, they never expect you to come up there. He selfed, I wrapped back around. I knew he was selfing again. I kind of got tunnel visioned on this kill. I shouldn't have. Try not to tunnel your kills. I know. I do it too. I'm guilty of it all the time. This is the best way to push this roof, by the way, is over that ledge. I know his boy's up here too. He chows me. In a situation like that, let them come to you. If they're being over-aggressive for no reason, let them be over-aggressive. Like, if they just keep on pushing you over and over again, there's no sense in you bringing the fight to them, especially when you have control over that fight. There's no reason for it. Let them be stupid. Let them, like I said, pressure makes them make mistakes. So. I originally thought that dude was up. You saw me look up there. Again, utilizing weird angles to plate up and reset a fight. You see what I'm saying? They have no idea where you're coming from. I forgot I did not have I never have Mountaineer on. I just jump off. Little tea baggage here for that first kill they got off me. Always try to prioritize UAVs too, by the way. UAVs and portables and stuff, they're all worth it, especially if it's a fire sale. My cash flow this game was not fantastic, so I was making do with what I had. I did pick up one UAV. So I see those 3 kids on the left. You notice how I'm not pushing them because that's going to take me out of zone. That's a bad gunfight for me. There's way too much open space over there. Immediately I see there's no one on this tower building. You got to do what you got to do. Like,
Get these niggas.
get power position, get
They
height,
gotta be from New York.
win the game, get a ton of kills. Look where everybody is. They're on top prison. They're on headquarters. You have the best vantage point on the map right now to get free licks on pretty much everybody. That kid didn't even have an idea that I was in the tower, so worked out well for me. Now, I will say, don't overstay your welcome in this tower, and always, 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 if you can, have a self-revive when you go up here, because if someone has a car or something on top of prison roof, you're going to get one-tapped. It's just a matter of time. The head glitch is not fantastic up there. You can't really play a back angle.
I'm from PA. I'm from PA. You gonna say that now?
They PA'd, so I got off.
You gonna say that now?
I know they're there somewhere, so I'm just going to reroute this route to look over. Also, too, at this point, I have 35 with 22 still up. That's a really good game for me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to play this. I'm going to play it for kills. I'm going to try to get as many as I can. Resurgence is disabled, so I can't farm anymore. I know I'm eventually going to need to head towards living quarters. So see what I do there? I get it down. I get a full. Again, I'm putting pressure on this kid. I'm just letting it rip. You just need to get him off the spot. So I realized that I need to go get zone immediately. So I'm flying to that. Sometimes it works. Usually that rotation does not work out well for me, by the way. I usually do get killed flying over to that. So just keep that in mind. It's a ballsy push. Notice how I'm pinging enemies, by the way. Try to get that muscle memory down to be pinging at all times. Especially if you're with a team, always, always, always be pinging what you have. So now I'm still playing hide here. I'm not giving it up yet. I get it down off this kid and I'm immediately gone because look where zone is pushing me. I have to get back up that hill. I don't want to play the low side on this map. I got to get up the hill. Again, running for my life. I'm literally 1 HP, but I do have specialists now, so obviously quick fix and all that other crap. Resolute kicks in when you're taking damage.
Wow. Relax. Hold on. No, ain't no wait, nothing.
So I know they're top tower. I know they're in those houses. So I'm going to try to play this as best I can. I do end up getting shot up pretty well here. I think that might be a different game. I forget. I'm watching this and narrating this live, by the way, at the same time you guys are watching this. So again, remember too, there's no more pings when Resurgence is disabled. So you guys really do need to pay attention to your audio cues. Notice how I'm tanking gas here. If you have a specialist and a mask and stims in a munitions box, tank gas. Look where this zone pulls onto me. If you have a self, stay up there as long as you can. I kind of locked out because the zone was right there, so I didn't have to burn myself or stims. And now this is just free licks. Make sure you guys are kind of playing back a little bit, not giving too much of your head. That kid played a nasty heady. I don't know why he didn't back off that. He really did have a good spot. I don't even know if he shot at me, to be honest. I heard that kid climbing the ladder. Guys, remember ladders are really, really loud in this game, so try not to take them. There are other ways to get on top of this roof, like the window. 1v3 now. Fight's in my favor. I have height. I have the ledge below me. I lost that kid in the tree. So like I said, I'm not going to over-aggressively push this. So, notice that, right? He's gone. 1v1. I have stims, I have specialist, I have a self. I'm looking for this kid. I don't know where he is. He's going to pop out by Nova 6 Factory down those stairs. But he has to come to me. I have more space. I'm not just going to push him and make a stupid move. I'm going to make him come to me. Listen for their coughing. He's got to come out. Endgame right there. GG's. 48 kills. You guys will get it. I promise you. It just takes some time. Alright. Right, so this is the loadout I have been utilizing. This is the #1 loadout for Season 6 right now. This is the DTIR 30-06, the Dead Haunting blueprint from the Battle Pass. X1010 long barrel, quartermaster, 40-round rifleman stock, Jack Glasses optic. Guys, this is still the best gun in the game. Insane damage output. Yes, they nerfed it. Recoil is still minimal. This thing still feels fantastic. Still use it. Don't not use it because they gave it a little bit of a nerf. It didn't do anything. Secondary is the best SMG in the game. Spry 34 light stock, Jack Glasses optic, Jack slash quartermaster suppressor. Can't beat this thing. This thing is still the best SMG in the game. I cannot believe they didn't nerf it. I assume it will get a nerf with Season 6 Reloaded. We'll see. Stims, thermites, double time, sleight of hand, quick fix, and flex. Guys, thank you so much for my continued love and support. I really do appreciate it. I've been cranking out a bunch of shorts. You guys have been watching them a ton. I appreciate that as well. We're on the road to 600 subs. Tell a friend, get them on board. Tell them it's not a wasted sub. I'm always putting out good content for you guys. And as always, be safe, be good, GG's, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll catch you all in my next video.
Listen.